I'm zoomed in on Nox's knee.
Alright, fantastic. Then let's get this party started. Hello, and welcome back to the Library of All Things. Where we last left our heroes, they were engaging in some banalities of life. Matthew deepened his bond with Suzanne and Nolan, Voltaire managed to muster enough nerve to speak with Akil, and Knox made friends with a drug dealer. Each were equally tense and compelling story beats, no doubt. I could go into greater detail, but we have much that we're going to need to get done today, so I feel it best we not dawdle too much. Though, no amount of hurrying will keep me from asking my fellow fools a question. So here it is for you. How do you think our story will end? We are so far away from it as we stand now, but I'd like to see what the current opinion on the matter is. Perhaps my fellow fools have caught the scent of how this will end, or perhaps you're simply enjoying the ride as it happens. Either way, I would like to see what your thoughts are now. There's not a way for us to go backwards, after all. You do seem to be fairly split. But it looks like you've decided that you believe that this story will end with hope. I do like the sound of that. An ending that leaves plenty of room for positive things to happen to this world. Perhaps everyone will look up into the sky, not worried about what future hardships there will be, simply dreaming of tomorrow. It's a nice thought. I hope you won't be able to help but think of it once it's all over. Oh, shoot. There I go again. No need to get wistful and unprofessional. I'm trying to move things along, after all. I really must keep a better handle on that. I'll be a good host one of these days, I'm sure. It is currently January 26th. It's partly cloudy.
Oh.
Just
you
like
know,
prove it's January.
that's really important to all of you.
It is important to me. I will wear a light jacket.
It's dawned on me now that if I wanted to get like really granular, I could give characters like bonuses if the weather is something favorable for them, because that's something we're keeping track of. But you know, I don't think I'll do that. I think it'll just stay as flavor. All right. So, I got so many stinking maps. Where's the one I'm looking for? This one. Okay. Matthew. School's out for the day. Hooray! You decide to take a scenic route home with your good friend Billy, the dog.
Did Billy come with me today, or did we meet up after school?
Billy came with you today.
In which case, Matthew's like, you know, we gotta find a better system for this.
Okay, what do you have in mind?
I don't know, maybe I drop you off with maybe Miss JD in the morning, or...
But, like... Then we don't get to be sneaky.
You're enjoying being sneaky.
It's fun. I don't usually get to go on stealth missions.
No? Your Adrian didn't take you to school with you?
Oh, goodness, no.
No?
Nah, he was always pretty good about, not, getting me into trouble with the school board.
That's good.
Now, I would just patiently wait at home, hoping that he would come back. Billy's tail starts going, just talking about Adrian.
I won't lie and say I'm not curious about your old team.
Billy cocks his head a little bit quizzically. Well, I guess that makes sense. I didn't really think about talking about it before this point because, Well, it's not really relevant to anything that's going on, but I mean, sure, if you want to hear about it.
Well, I don't really know what Mr. Voltaire's thing is supposed to be, aside from like an angel. But what did I guess what did Adrian have?
Oh, Adrian's was so cool. Adrian was able to call upon the power of Bess. You know Bess, right? You do not know Bess.
Which one's that?
Come on. Bess is like the Egyptian god of moms and kids, eventually just sort of becoming a conglomerate god for all the things that are good and cool.
Oh! Matt feels a pang of jealousy. That's nice.
What? You feeling jealous? Am I not good enough for you?
You're fine. You just... There's like no good way for him to say like, you are like a really negative presence.
You're like an extreme downer.
You make me miserable, and you reflect my misery like a mirror, and I care not to look upon it.
Billy,
You're
meanwhile,
like-
is just sort of beaming. Yeah, Bess was really strong and really cool. The perfect extension of Adrian.
Yeah.
Billy's tail sort of stops going for a sec. Yeah, it was all so hectic at the end there. I sort of ran off without telling any of them what I was going to do.
He frowns a little. Well, you know, I'd like to think that if things turn out okay, you get to go back.
Billy's tail starts going again, and he looks up at you. Oh, for sure! I'm sure I'd be able to make my way back there no problem anyway. But, you know, I gotta get everything settled here first.
Well, like, I don't imagine time moves too different. I'm sure you'll be able to go right back to where you left off.
Is that confidence based on anything?
Wishful thinking.
Oh, good.
The
Yes,
alternative
lie
is
to the
too
little
sad.
dog to make him feel better.
Well, the alternative, it's not worth thinking about.
Billy just sort of beams up at you, seemingly in agreement to your sentiment, even if you didn't voice it out loud. I'm sure I'll be able to get back there if I have to. Honestly, at this point, I'm more concerned that the rest of them just scatter to the winds like I did.
The rest
That'd
of
make
them.
it pretty tricky to find them again.
Were they all like Adrian's age, or you said
Nah.
10, right?
Yeah, Adrian was the youngest of them by far. The rest of them were more or less in their senior year of high school.
Oh. Huh.
Well, that sounds like it must have been a fun little gang. Probably beats hanging out with a bunch of, what's the nicest word I could use for your crowd? Wash-ups? Yeah, wash-ups.
Yeah.
They were pretty cool, but, you know, there was a little bit of tension. They had a hard time grappling with the fact that Adrian was just as good at them at stuff, if not better.
He gives like a tiny little smile. Is that what kind of... You really miss him, don't you?
Billy pauses for a second. I mean, of course I do. But I'm trying to not let that get me down at all. You guys are pretty cool, too. I'm sure the four of you are equal to about half of him, which is good enough for me, I say.
Well, those are certainly big, small shoes to fill.
You're doing a good job of it, though.
I'm trying. I'm just hoping once everyone gets settled, we can go in and figure things out.
Billy, Billy, like, stops for a sec. You see his tail just stops going. Oh, right, yeah. Maybe I should have mentioned this. It kind of slipped my mind a little bit.
Mention what?
Well, the rest of the gang has sort of been slipping in there without much group consensus.
Stop the jazz music. They've been going without me?
Well, I mean, there were extraneous circumstances. Obviously, Volt blundered in there on through his whole nonsense, and JD was really hell bent on exploring because she didn't want Kim to get snapped up without feeling like she did anything. I tried to talk her out of it, but I didn't do too much good.
But I thought we were supposed to all go together.
I mean, we were supposed to go together, but I mean, yeah, people are funny sometimes, you know. They have a hard time putting aside their what's the word? Their impulses, you know.
But
It sounds like they're all moving on without us.
is it like internally? It's not because I'm still in high school, is it?
It seems very likely. And think about it, you're not as available as they are, and you're not nearly as strong as they are either, I bet. Think about it. You still struggle to open jars on occasion. I bet JD doesn't.
Those jars were on really tight, and
I know, it was a really tight jar, but you have to admit it. A grown-up would have been able to handle it no problem.
But I mean, like, think of the workout routine. We're strong.
I mean, I have no doubt that you're strong. I don't really think that had anything to do with it. It was just one of those things that happened, you know? Like, believe me, if I had it my way, we'd all be going in there together. And people would actually call for help when I specifically asked them to.
Well, you know what? I think they've made their point.
Yes, they're all reckless and stupid, I agree. It was a very salient point. I'm glad they got it out of the way now.
They've made their point, and I will show them wrong. Come on, Billy.
Billy looks left, looks right. No, come on!
No, if they think that they can go in there without me, then I'm going to show them that I can do it.
Don't you think you're being a little bit bullheaded here?
No, I'm thinking extremely clearly. This is a well thought out plan. I'm going to go in there and kick ass, okay?
Billy just slacks his head. I can't hear him, but if this is your fault, I'll kick your ass! I had nothing to do with it. Little guy's just tired of being kicked around, I guess.
I don't even think you have an ass.
Sad.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah. I'm mad.
You need to be like more crossed arms, pouty, and angry when you say that.
Dear Delilah. I'm angry.
No. Okay. Meanwhile, with an adult, Voltaire.
Yeah, I'm the adult. Okay.
You are the adult,
I readjust my body. All right,
of course.
Voltaire.
Voltaire, you were a man on a mission today. You said that you were going to get the lady a hot dog, so you were going to get her a hot dog. That said, there's not like a guy at the counter at the moment, so you've been given ample opportunity to bail on the idea of getting her a hot dog. Give me a D2 real quick to make sure you can commit.
We flipping. Okay. Let's see if I can. See if I can.
Never punished.
All right, heads.
Yay!
Hooray! Never punished.
We're not dipping into those last 3 stress points yet, boy.
You feel the demon of refusing to socialize creep into your mind. It's like, I could just not get the lady the hot dog. But Pascal holds strong. No, this is the most convenient day to do it. We were already outside for a different reason.
Yeah, I said I would. He's like, why did I volunteer myself to do anything?
That's a good question. Why did you volunteer yourself to do this?
It made sense when it was happening. Like, it seemed reasonable, right?
Well, it did seem reasonable at the time, although now that you have to look a human in the eye and ask for a hot dog with everything on it, it seems a little less reasonable.
No, it's fine, it's just a hot dog. It's just a fucking hot dog, man.
Yeah, no, you repeat that mantra, it's just a hot dog, it's just a hot dog, but Pascal's quick to point out, well, I'm sure to her it's more than just a hot dog.
Hey.
I mean, let's consider it for a moment. How many gifts do you think she's received?
Like some?
I
can't say none, man.
I'm not so sure about that.
No, I can't do that. It has to be at
You
least
need to
some.
consider the possibility that this hot dog may very well be the first thing she receives as a gift from anyone, let alone you.
It's gonna bring me into this. I don't even know that there's a time scale in which I can measure how long I've known her, but it's definitely less than about 10 minutes total. No, I was there for a while, like an hour?
It is extraordinarily hard to say.
Definitely
Not like-
less than a day.
Now that I think about it, I'm not sure time was really moving out in the outside world when we visited the library of all things. We didn't test that, nor did we interrogate it very much.
Huh. Immediately distracted. Next time we go, we check the clock first.
Yes, check the clock first, and don't forget what time it was.
See, when you say that... when you say that, I'm... Okay, this is too much. We'll just check the clock. We'll check the clock first.
Yes, check the clock and remember what time it was.
Yes,
Don't
and
forget.
Remember. Stop that.
Why do you have a problem with this?
when you add, it's just small additional things that stress me out.
I wonder why we're stressed out by small things. Do we have a fear of bugs?
No, I don't think so.
You feel like great disappointment. He's like, man, I'd really hoped that would have been it.
I thought I was onto something. It's like, that's also not... Okay.
You continue to stand around for a while, waiting for hot dog to hot happen. And by happenstance, two people for whom you are acquainted are in the area.
Ah.
Knox!
Hmm.
You encountered Jill in passing. She was just like going down the street minding her own business, and you decide to strike up friendly conversation with her. This was perfectly amiable, of course, and it gave her a great opportunity to start bitching about the upcoming client that she was going to start telling you about. So hey, sweet serendipity.
Okay, so you... Oh. Huh. Volt's out. That's... I guess that's not new. I guess he's been doing that.
Volt, I don't mean to alarm you, but there are now two people who are going to watch you order this slop show hot dog.
Fault. It's like, why would you tell me that? They're just things that I don't always need to know, man.
Sorry, I'll try and be more considerate in future. What things would you specifically not like to know about?
I want to say things that are gonna freak me out, but I feel like that's too vague. What? Circles back around. What? He could turn around. He's not going to.
Hey, that's your buddy, right? Voltaire?
Mm-hmm.
Desperate to be
sure-
like, please move on.
I'm sure
Please move
he'd
on.
love to hear about your client that you're about to talk about.
Knox.
He's into research. He went and researched, what was it? Like a patch hollow thing on his own? You know, regular little rumor mill thing.
Yeah, no, I heard about that. Yeah, teenagers doing a bathroom ghost, that sort of thing.
Yeah, he researched it for a lot longer than I would have thought of.
I mean, hey, I appreciate commitment to the cause.
Mm-hmm.
Though I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have given it too much time of day.
Really?
Hello.
Unfortunate. You could have gotten
Sorry for the
stabbed,
wait.
Jill.
Would you like a hot dog?
Yeah. What? For a brief moment, it's like, why else would I be here?
You think, why else would I be here? And Pascal opens his mouth as though that was not a rhetorical question.
Employment opportunity.
Could be an employment opportunity. Maybe you needed the time. Maybe you saw a man enter the building and wanted to inform him about it.
Perhaps you were in love with this man.
Just stop. Okay. Volt is dying. Very suddenly dying. He's like, okay, now all of a sudden I'm having a terrible time. All right. Yeah, a chili dog with... He looks up. Is this one of those places where there's just like tubs of toppings sitting in the front?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes everything easier. He briefly considers, like, should I get her two with different things on it, or just one that's a complete nightmare?
Is it more or less considerate to get her a second hot dog that is slightly less accurate to her request?
That's true. She wanted one nightmare, so I guess one nightmare it is. Considering the toppings are in a tub in the front, he's going to ask this man for the worst thing he's ever had. Probably not actually the worst thing he's ever had to construct, now that I think about it. I've seen people order at Chipotle.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so like, You instruct this man briefly to be like, yeah, no, I'd like something from everything in the tubs. But then Pascal points out, well, hold on, there might be things that aren't in the tubs that she would also like.
He thinks about that and is like, do you guys just have like, can I just get a pickle?
Oh, for sure, man.
Great.
I don't think we have whole pickles, but I could
No,
give you
it's fine,
just like an
any.
entire fistful of like sandwich pickles.
That'll work if you have a spear pickle. That's fine. Just like, just add pickles.
You got it, man.
Just give me some pickles.
I didn't know your friend had such a strong digestive tract.
Looking at Volt, it almost makes sense that he would get something horrific like this.
Is he still
but like
going?
it's for a small woman.
Is he? Oh, he's still going.
He hasn't stopped now.
Oh my god.
At some point, Pascal tries to offer you a new level of madness. It's like, ask this man what he brought for lunch.
No. We're gonna leave his personal items out of it.
You're right. It was a silly request. And yeah, after a brief eternity, this man hands you a nightmare hot dog overflowing with everything on a paper plate that is going to be asked an awful lot today. Now, Volt, I understand you were trying to avoid this situation, but inevitably you are going to have to turn around.
Are they still there?
Good
They
god.
are.
Good god. Is he gonna even make it to the bench?
Like, you think he hurt us, right? Like, we addressed him.
He's
Maybe it's like a
desperately
really hard to
hoping.
maneuver hot dog. Should we help?
Slowly. It's like,
You
this
need-
would have been a lot easier if he didn't already know they were there.
Do you need help with that? No.
Pascal is just here to steal him. He slowly turns around, sees who it is, and is like, God, motherfucker.
You need help taking that to the table?
No. Hey.
It does look remarkably unstable.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hey.
Hi.
He says, do you need something from me?
Well, it just
I
happens.
mean, we were just going to hang out and talk, but like, since you're here, like, I figured it'd be, polite to invite you to a conversation, if you felt like it, of course.
You don't have to do that. That's fine.
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't we need more practice socializing?
I don't like the way you put it.
Sorry. This could be a good opportunity to get to know them better.
That's better, but it's not. Fine.
Okay, third option. It will be weird to walk past them with your giant nightmare hot dog.
This whole thing's weird, man, but you're right. You're fine. It's like there's no salvaging the situation. Looks at them. Listen, he has to take a moment to get. I was like,
Good, because if you
Wait a
immediately
second.
responded, that would have been instant because of the stop time.
listen, he has to take a second to prepare himself to do a thing he doesn't want to do. Volt, like, how do I engage with this? So what? Okay. So what are you doing here?
Ran into Jill, and apparently she's got a bit to talk about. I'm here to listen for a hot
Volt.
second.
Volt, kind of for a second, like, oh, like not out loud, but definitely like, oh yeah. Jill.
Real quick, Nico, yeah, your mic's crackling a little bit.
No.
Didn't crackle
Hello.
on the no.
Alright, hold on. I'll do it.
Yeah, sure, take a second to fiddle with that.
All right, I'm back.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll hope that that improves things.
We'll do that and hope.
You know, you look over at Jill and are like, oh yeah, Jill, and Pascal's like, oh yes, Jill.
It's like, completely forgot this woman existed.
I was just telling her about your latest investigation on Patch.
Yeah, no,
Everything comes back to him immediately, and he locks eyes with you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that you were just looking into it a lot and spending it a lot more time than we probably would have, but you know.
Yeah, did you get anything fruitful out of that? We cannot answer
Resist.
her honestly.
Yeah, resist the urge.
Staring at Volt, hoping he answers honestly.
You won't. Sorry, Nox, I'm so sorry.
Hoping that we can just get past pretenses and tell Jill things. Look at this fucking can't see their eyes through their glasses dork. What kind of evil mastermind?
Listen, I agree with you, Nox, but Volt unfortunately does not. For a second, he's like, I learned a lot about local lore.
Jill nods. That makes sense. Were you able to figure out why the teenagers went with that of all things?
Absolutely not, no.
I mean, it is a ridiculous story, you have to admit.
Yeah. Like, absurdity, I assume. My best guess is that one of them got the story wrong and it just spread like that.
Jill nods. That makes sense. Probably someone from the New Hampshire area who was eager to tell one of their local legends and just borked it up a little bit.
It looks like they borked it up a lot from what I was told because it just sounded like Bloody Mary by the end of it.
I mean, all of them are Bloody Mary.
It's true. You look into a mirror, you say something,
what
and
is
demon
this
gets
table set up?
We couldn't afford more benches.
Excuse me for my bad. They couldn't afford another bench. Oh no. Where would they find one?
Although, like, imagine the funnier option where instead of putting this bench over here, they just put another table right here.
All right, if you're so smart, you plan the city.
Listen, I'm just here for the funniest option.
Anyway, while you're marveling at the bench situation, Jill's like, "Oh, right. So, client. Yeah, no. Apparently, he wants me to go check out some factory near the outskirts of town because, get this, she takes out a tape player because he recorded some ghost talking."
Looks at the fucking recorder. Is it one of the shittiest recorders I've ever seen?
Of course it is.
Frowns. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone's gonna pick up a ghost on that.
Right? Now, as it turns out, ghosts are really, really talkative when you have terrible audio equipment.
And the same idea with Bigfoot. If your camera sucks, everything looks like something.
Jill nods. Exactly. If your lens is out of focus enough, like, yeah, no, that's probably Bigfoot. It's probably Mothman. That's probably this guy that I made up.
Should make up a guy sometime.
If he looks at you like, excuse me, how can you know what you know and say that out loud?
What's it gonna take over? Just some random dude with nothing to do with it? I mean, I guess it could. That'd be fucked up. That'd be so mean. Be just a rumor and then some guy unrelated. I'm becoming Daredevil, but for this state.
Volt, I regret to inform you that it has become strange that you're still standing.
I didn't want to be here this long.
The integrity of the plate is already being tested.
Silly. Obvious. Oh, I look at Volt and I shake him, but this is where we ended up. Happy?
I'm happy for now. However, we are going to rapidly approach the point where it will be weird that you haven't taken a bite of the hot dog.
It's not for me.
I understand that. But are you going to explain that to them?
Second hot dog. You're gonna have to order a second hot dog, or else you're gonna not eat your hot dog.
Don't worry about it.
That is not possible.
I know.
Jill can't even press play and stop time yet. You have to make your decision before Jill can even press play.
Just try not to worry about the hot dog, all right?
Very well. I will put it out of my mind as long as I can manage. Yeah, Jill presses play on this dog shit recording. It sounds like absolutely nothing. Then someone very muffled and garbled saying, "Is anyone there?" And then there's crackling ambient noise.
About what I'd expect.
Mm-hmm. According to him, the ghost replied, "Get out," but well, I don't really hear that personally.
It's like,
Don't they always?
it's like,
I mean, sometimes they say the ghosts are doing fun things, you know? They're being like, wow, play with me, run, or they're just talking about I don't know, the news from the day they died or whatever. You know, because all ghosts are just breadcrumbs from a fiction story, you know?
Oh yeah, that's most people's reference for them, I think.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to check that out because I don't think he'll be satiated by this, and I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't go there personally. But it's gonna be a whole thing, I'm sure.
is it at least a fun location?
I mean, it's a condemned building.
Is it a new one that you weren't in before?
I haven't been to this condemned building, no.
You know what? At least it could have been worse then.
I mean, it still can be worse. Depends on whether or not it goes from being a condemned building to a rubble building while I'm in there.
Oh.
She does an over-the-top fingers crossed motion.
Let me know when
Don't
you're
suppose
fine
you
to
want
go
to be invited
in
for this
so
one,
we can
huh?
make that quicker than it can be.
If you're looking to lend a hand, help me get in there, get out of there, and go, yep, ghosts still aren't real, then I'd be more than welcome to it.
Is it one of them bigger condemned buildings?
Yeah, it's a pretty big condemned building.
Yeah, I'll help out. Looks over at Volt. Well, you gonna be free anytime soon? You know, we're gonna be busy for a hot second, but after that, yeah, you.
Volt looks at her and for a minute, briefly in his eyes, why are you involving me? It's fuck.
They said it was a condemned factory, right? I wonder what the factory made. Maybe this could be useful for our inspiration.
He thinks for a second, and he's like, more importantly, it's an old building. It's probably got some stories about it, right?
It's entirely possible. We know it has, at the very least, one story about it.
He thinks about the nothing recording and is like, I mean, I guess enough to make someone go there and try.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah. Sure, why not?
Lovely. All right, then it should be really quick, and you should not be rubbleized.
Here's hoping. Hey, maybe we'll even be able to pick up some shampoo while we're there. Yeah, that's what they used to make there. Just a bunch of old shampoo. Is this useful to us?
I don't think so.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
You barely considered it.
Okay. You're right, I didn't consider it very much. Thank you, Pascal.
Perhaps inspired hair care will be of some use to us. Or regular hair care.
Shampoo.
Volt, do we smell?
Shampoo
God damn it.
factory.
Volt, I just considered we're sitting near two women. Do we smell bad?
Why are you like this?
fucking command prompt to smell yourself.
And with that, Fold is like, I think I'm done here. I think I gotta go. I've hit my limit for socializing. We did it. Job well done. We can mark it off. He starts getting up. He's like, all right, well, I gotta go.
Oh, you're not gonna eat your hot dog?
It's not for me.
Oh, we should not have stopped you then.
Joe looks at your nightmare hot dog. Is it for?
It's like, what can I actually say?
Oh, are you considering stops time?
Nico chaotically is like, you can blame this on Akil.
Blame it on Akil. Say it's for the dog.
Because he can't. If he says that, then he'll accept being murdered for feeding.
While you're considering, all of the options available to you, notably, do not include saying it's for someone. It's for Magdalene or for a librarian or any variation at all that would even allude to the library of all things.
There's two options. The first one is to just say it's for a friend, which I don't think he can make himself say out loud. And the other
because that's going to be interrogated.
He just hasn't even considered that that's going to be interrogated.
It's for another experiment like Patch Hollow. I'm taking this to a public bathroom as a ritual sacrifice.
I'm going to eat this hot dog in a public bathroom.
Hopefully a ghost comes and stabs me about it.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna roll a dice real fast. It's not gonna mean anything to anyone but me. Okay, cool. That's where we landed. He does, in fact, after a brief moment, like too long hesitation, he goes, it's for a friend. It's not convincing when he says it out loud.
Eyebrow raise. JD wants this? not gonna say it out loud, just thinking that. Huh.
Well, your friend has some pretty extreme taste there. And an extreme appetite, I guess.
I'm gonna get you a couple extra plates. Hey, can we get a couple extra plates?
Of course, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Sucker. Absolute sucker.
What?
Can I get some pickles with these plates?
You just want pickles in general?
I'm just trying to make the most out of the 25 cents at this point.
Very well. You can have our new special, fistful of sandwich pickles.
Sandwich pickles.
Hey, hot dog guy, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Are sandwich pickles? Are they? They're not chips, right? They're not cut like disc ways, right?
That's the spear. The sandwich pickles are the spear.
They're like they gotta be spear, right?
You think?
So I'm thinking like the prototypical these go on a burger pickles.
Oh wow. Okay, that's what I
That is the
assumed you
chips.
meant because you kept saying it that way. Okay, I was like, why are these at a hot dog? Whatever.
They're for him. They're his.
Okay.
What? Sir? I have a lot of questions about this man.
Here's plates and pickles for integrity.
Pickle. I don't think this needed more pickle.
He'll keep the plate together. Puts it under that and puts the plate with pickles under your plate that's falling apart.
I somehow don't think the moisture from the pickles is going to assist in the integrity of the plate.
Don't worry about
Volt, I don't mean to alarm you,
like,
but there's
multiple
another
plates.
girl.
What?
Hey, can I get a secret DM from Lamb whether or not Volt smells?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
sure.
why you needed this.
I can't just search Nox. That won't bring up Mitt's DMs.
I need my DM with Nox.
All right. All right, that's all I needed.
I don't know why this needed to be secretly confirmed, but okay.
I don't want chat to know.
Right. I'm gonna go. Attempting to free himself from the women.
Trinity, we're being sealed with the power of Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie. Red chain.
Yeah, Suzanne has approached from your flank, and sort of scans your posse. Ah, I thought he would have been with you.
What, Matthew?
She nods. You know, I saw him hustling away from all the places that he usually goes.
Oh.
I figured he was meeting up with you guys.
Oh, wait. Was he with Billy?
She nods.
Was he going towards general part of town where the fucking Bones building is?
Suzanne ponders for a bit. I mean, I don't really go around there that often. I think so.
Oh my god. Hey, I've gotta go. You look like you need to take care of that hot dog, and Jill, I'm so sorry that you're not getting fun work.
I mean, it's fun enough. It beats having a desk job, right? I'll leave you guys to whatever business you've got here. Get the feeling it doesn't involve me.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Suzanne does not leave the situation that does not involve her, of course.
Of course not.
Starts walking this way, woman's whichever direction I'm supposed to be walking, I guess.
Yeah, of course. Whatever direction you walk is the correct direction.
All right, let's see which way Volt goes first.
Well, Volt is gonna take a hot dog to a girl if nothing stops him from doing that. Stop him!
Yeah, sure. You take one hot dog holding step.
Okay, I'm gonna say fate says that's the same direction.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? That's crazy. Am I allowed to do
What are the
that?
odds?
Yeah, no, of course.
Yay! Now we get to go together, and now there's a different girl.
Now there's a different girl.
Oh, did you need something with Matthew, or?
Oh no, I actually just had business with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's up? We can walk and talk, because this is pretty urgent.
Yeah, no, of course. So, Matthew is still pretty against paying for my services. However, I do think that I have a pretty package that will free him up pretty considerably. So I would like an advance on that, because it is going to be a pretty significant expense to me personally.
Uh-huh. What?
Yeah, while you two are talking business, Pascal's like, Matthew went into the Zeitgeist on his own, right?
Why would he do that?
I don't know. But why else would he be going in that direction with Billy?
Yeah, he doesn't live over there, does he?
No.
God damn it.
But this hot
Strictly
dog.
speaking, this doesn't have to be our problem. It sounds like Nox wants to handle it anyway.
It's like,
Pretty
everything happening to me at
otherworldly
the same
woman.
time.
Child. Pretty otherworldly woman. Child. You had to flip coins to get this hot dog.
To get this hot dog. Are we going to consider this a team emergency?
Are you saying that to Nox or to Pascal?
To Pascal. He's not gonna say that out loud with her standing there. Are you kidding me?
Pascal ponders. It does seem like it would be pretty important to go and address. However, you do
he
have
doesn't
this.
he doesn't have Balto.
That is correct.
Like Billy has Balto, but
Billy has Balto, yes, but Matthew does not have Balto. I mean, he does, but he doesn't. Problem. Nox does not have Balto.
Nox does not have Balto. He stops for a second. He's like, I have Balto.
Pascal's eyes start twitching. I've considered another problem.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do with this hot dog?
I don't know. I don't know, Pascal.
It is an emergency. What do we do with the hot dog? You feel it. You feel that he's starting to panic.
Calm down. It's just a hot dog, man. If we have to get another terrible monster dog.
Yes, but what do we do with this hot dog? Right now, what do we do with this one?
I don't know, man.
We can't
We
just
just
drop
have
it,
it for
can
now.
we?
I mean, technically we could, but we're not. Don't worry about the hot dog.
I am so worried about the hot dog.
I understand that.
We can't hustle while holding a hot dog. We'll spill the hot dog, or drop it, or get a mess all over ourselves. We could eat the hot dog, but we didn't want the hot dog to begin with. It was a gift for someone else, but we can't give it to them because there's an emergency right now. Volt, what are we going to do with the hot dog?
How personal is Pascal making this?
Is this insane?
Is this like just for Pascal, or is what the fuck is going on?
So,
They're
while
spiraling each
Pascal's
other. It's
freaking out, you are somewhat attuned to his logic. You imagine the reason that he's freaking out is because you had committed social energy to doing something specific that is now going to possibly be abandoned.
Yeah. Yeah, Volt understands that, which is why he's like, don't worry about the hot dog. We'll just have it until we have to address it. But right now, it doesn't have to be addressed.
But it's unreasonable to continue having the hot dog.
Nothing about anything that's happening right now is reasonable.
We need to make a decision now.
Do we?
Unless you would like to walk slowly.
He looks at
Does time unfreeze?
Is Susie coming with? Is that the vibe that's going on? Is that Susie has decided she's tagging along?
Well, she's
So you're
got
looking at
business
her
to
and she
talk
seems-
about.
Yeah, she seems to be talking business with Nox. Given your track record with her, you're not sure if telling her to fuck off will actually do something.
No, he's got a much stupider plan than that. He's encountered. How does he know? How much does he know about Susie? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
So, about her personally, you just know that she's a freak. You know that she tried to talk her way into your store. You know that she had some sort of bad intentions involving Billy and using him to track down Matthew.
No, that's right.
And the only ones who communicate things relatively openly outside team huddles now are me and JD.
Oh yeah, that plan's not gonna happen. Never mind, that plan's gone because he's.
So what was your plan? What was your thought?
Pay Susie to be hot dog holder.
Yeah, you don't like this kid.
Yeah, it is not.
Like regular bad first impression, not a Volt bad first impression, just a regular one. You don't like this kid.
You consider that thought, and Pascal does weigh in. It is an elegant and simple solution. You know that she will accept that with a solemn duty, but we don't want to encourage her by giving her money.
Yeah, it's like
she might recognize us as a mark, all because of this stupid hot dog. He punches the walls of your mind.
Can I is time unfrozen? Can I try and see if this is bothering him? Is time unfrozen right now?
Yeah, time unfreezes because Volt doesn't reach a satisfying conclusion.
I've at least learned to be a person at this point. I'm not good at it, but I'm at least a person to not choose to evaluate this, right? I can evaluate things.
Yeah, no, you're yeah, I'm not gonna make you make a pathetically easy empathy check, because Pascal is very much freaking Volt out by making a problem out of this.
They're spiraling each other, so here we are.
Hey.
Yeah, even your rudimentary skills of empathy have allowed you to clock that a problem is happening.
One second, Suzanne.
Sure.
I made a gun whispers it really close to his ear. You can just take your hot dog and do whatever the fuck you're supposed to be doing with it, and then show up later.
He looks at her and thinks he'd like to address this is here, and he's just like, right, yeah.
I have to tippy toe for this, by the way. You're really tall.
He's really big, yeah. I'll at the house, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So hurry out with the hot dog, but not too fast, so you don't drop it or something.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go. I gotta walk out of here.
Which package?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you all about it.
Mm-hmm. You
on the way to the house.
It's a new package. Something come up?
Oh yeah, no, I just I think I could be of significant use to him, and yeah, I'll DM you admit her proposition, because we don't need to hear about this yet.
Oh dear.
I love secret information. Yeah, I knew. I knew. Yeah. Of course she wanted to. Looks at it. He hears the first part of it. So you figured it out?
She smiles. It's not that hard.
No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, I can pay more for that. That makes sense. Don't bother him too much if he doesn't want it. Well.
Oh no. No, don't worry.
Actually. No, he's probably gonna need that.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. Well, if nothing else, there's going to be a lot of practical uses for him. She goes through the whole pitch package of why this is a good idea.
Oh my god.
Walk and talk, buddy. Okay.
Yeah, walk and talk.
All right. And then by the time she finishes, I start booking it.
Yeah, no, of course.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
All right. Fantastic. Okay. Where to now? Yeah, shuffle. You guys can feel free to ambiently talk for a second. I need to move some
Jesus
pieces.
Christ.
I'm sure people can assume. She's a good friend. Like, all things considered, this is probably a good
She is
call.
a good friend. I don't know what she needs that money for. Because she's hustling so hard. She must need it for something. I 6 look at her and I go, sweetheart, what do you need? What do you need?
Like, what do you need? Good hustle. But, like, this is a friendly, helpful call, all things considered, even though it's really intrusive. And that does not stop Nox in the slightest. That is completely my MO.
I mean, he's like on the fast track to getting got the way he's going.
You need someone to fucking...
he needs
someone
friends.
to get people off the fucking set. Bad. Yeah, you guys could just assume easy with that. So if six is already like roll, yeah, you guys, Chad, come on, yeah, you guys know, yeah, you guys figured, yeah.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
Yeah, you guys got there. Yeah, you're all good. But could you guess whether or not Volt smelled?
Think hard.
I'll never know. I didn't smell him.
Okay,
Chad, you're pretty good at this.
Matthew!
Ugh.
Yeah, it's gross.
Okay. He kind of adjusts. I assume he brought his archery stuff with him to school for practice.
Yeah.
So he adjusts his grip, adjusts the tie on his hand, adjusts the quiver. Okay. We avoid everybody. First sign of danger, hightail it.
Yes, exactly. I'm so glad you understand the ground rules.
Well, that's why we did research, Billy.
Yeah, so not to harsh the vibe, but what exactly are you hoping to accomplish here?
Anything? Anything useful?
Okay. Billy internally, running in here by yourself is unlikely to accomplish that.
Because when I come back with information, they'll be like, oh, wow, Matthew, you are a useful part of the team. We're so glad that you are here. And then they stop ditching me.
I already explained it to you. It wasn't because they thought you weren't useful. It's because they weren't thinking at all.
But grown-ups always think.
Billy is clearly trying to spare your feelings.
Yes. He's obviously trying to make me feel better. It's not working.
Ugh. Yeah. Move you over here. Oh, yeah, it's still a mess. Oh, the building mostly survived.
Huh?
JD lit that building on fire. It's nothing.
Okay. Oh, it's one of those fucking guys. Okay, hug the wall.
Not exactly hugging the wall.
There's a body in the way. Ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, it's gross, but admittedly, it doesn't really smell like real blood. Not sure what it does smell like, to be honest. Just smells weird.
Looks like paint.
Billy like rubs his paw in it. It's kind of tacky like paint too.
You think it's acrylic or oil paint? Like, is it still wet? Is it oil paint?
It does still seem to be fairly wet.
Gross.
If it's oil paint, it will be wet for eternity.
Wet forever. Looking around, he really does not want to be up near police officers.
That's that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, you're creeping around, and you see a dim shadow amidst all the other dim shadows. Oh, yeah, I need his darker one. There we go. Now he's more visible.
Nox? No, the other one.
Yeah, it eyeballs you, and just throws a hand up. Yeah, another investigative soul.
Yeah, I guess.
You're probably gonna get in over your head if you head this way, kid.
Why?
He slinks against this wall. Oh, there's some sort of fancy party going on that way.
I guess in this fiction, between who?
He throws his hands up. Oh, it's a whole thing. You got the police there. We got some extravagant character, a real showman type, and we got the lady of the hour.
Showman type. Okay.
Lady of the hour. Do you mean Kim? Bingo, puppy dog. So yeah, things might get a little bit hairy if you go that way. He looks you over. Although you do seem to be dressed formally enough, you'll probably meet the code.
In a school uniform? Really?
He nods and is like, well, it ain't so much about the clothes anyway. You'll fit right in there, I'm sure. You're an adult after all, right?
Yeah.
Well then, forgive my saying. A fancy grown-up party is exactly the sort of thing that you can handle.
His jaw sort of locks and his eyes narrow, and he just kind of sticks his nose up as he just keeps going. It's like, yes, I can, dick.
That's what I'm saying. What an asshole.
How the hell was that guy supposed to be part of Nox?
Well,
Like,
I mean, we don't know her
understand
that well.
I guess not. Whatever. Fancy party. We can do this.
Yeah, exactly. We can handle a fancy party.
Mama hosts parties all the damn time.
Yeah. You can handle a fancy party, and I am a purebred mutt, so I can handle it too.
Exactly. You've got a pedigree.
Exactly. I want you to pet me to many degrees.
I'll tell you what that means later. Ugh.
Now that seems improper. Just looking at the carriage that's plowed through the wall.
What the fuck? Right, okay. He sort of straightens up.
You're looking
What?
real natural.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything can look natural here. Where do we even go from here?
Has Matthew even been shown any police sketches of Kim?
Oh no, he wouldn't recognize her.
Yeah, no. He absolutely wouldn't. Fortunately, she looks over and addresses you. Oh, hey, you guys here for the party?
Yes, actually.
Billy does a dog hop up your leg and addresses you. That's Kim.
Why is she a Frankenstein's monster?
Because she sees herself as some sort of patchwork of other people's traits.
How old is she?
Yeah, I don't know. Like 20s-ish.
Mm,
Yeah, she beckons you guys over. Well, come on, I was just about to knock.
oh, all right then. We'll come with you.
Yeah, she steps up, rolls her wrists in an over-the-top way, and knocks on the door like 20 times in a row. It's suddenly swung open in dramatic fashion. Oh my! Kim, you've made it! Hello! Hi! How's it going, Mr. Showman? Oh, it's going simply fantastic! Oh, I have heard so much about you, Kim. So you came by for the party, is that right? Oh, yeah, I did. I see my reputation has preceded me. This is my entourage. I do not know their names.
And you don't need my name. Hi.
Oh, how very mysterious! Happy to meet you, Mr. No Name.
Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you too, Mr. Showman.
That is correct. Oh, and you brought an animal. Those aren't allowed.
Oh, but he's a show dog.
Billy squints. Oh, well, in that case, I'll allow him in. No problem. He gives you double okay sign hands, which is deeply unwholesome. You're only supposed to do that with one hand. So tell me, Miss Kim, I've heard that you've been quite the scoundrel these days. Oh, yeah, you heard about that. Yeah, yes, with all your stealing and grafting and whatnot. Oh, is that what you mean? Is that what people are talking about? Oh, well, why, yes, it's all I've been hearing about you. That deceitful Kim who doesn't have an original thought in her pretty little head. Well, that seems a bit mean. I have plenty of original thoughts in my head. All right, prove it. Your eyes are prettier than the moon. Try it. If roses had a different name, they'd still be nice. Derivative. Love is like drugs. Downright cliche. Well, shoot. I guess I really don't have anything new to add to the world. Hey, that's all right. Some people are just a waste of life. I guess so. So can I join the party? Oh, no, sorry, dear. This is a party for men only. Rats. So she sort of shuffles around her coat and pulls one of her arms out. Oh, come on, though. I'm sure I have enough men grafted onto me to be allowed in. No technicalities, I'm afraid. Double rats. She sort of slumps away with her hands in her pockets. You boys will be allowed in just fine, though.
Okay. Lucky
Please.
us.
Make yourselves at home.
This is so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it sucks here.
Pardon me keeping my shoes on.
Oh, that is completely fine. Completely fine, my good man. Billy tries to take a step in and has the door shut in his face. Let me show you around! Here we have the fancy dinner party. I'm sure you'll be more than happy to grab a plateful of whatever it is you like. We've also, he continues ferrying you around, we've also got a rousing game of cards going on over here with none other than the captain of the guard. Captain, I'd like you to meet this good man who doesn't have a name. Well, I say, I've never met any nameless boys before. Oh, hold on now, this is a nameless man. You can tell by the cigar he has. He's stuffed a cigar into your hand.
Thanks.
They both, wait for you expectantly to, light the cigar.
You know what, gentlemen? It's kind of funny. I forgot my lighter at home.
Oh, I'm sure one of these fine boys around here can help you out with that. Oh yes, boys! You are swarmed by coppers, all trying to wave fire in your face.
Hang on, one at a time.
They scramble away and decide to rock paper scissors to decide who is allowed to light your cigar. This guy's the big winner.
Damn.
Wow, big winner.
Big winner. He threw nothing but rock 14 times in a row.
Damn, that's how you win.
That's how you win. And he lights the cigar up.
Thanks. Just kind of awkwardly holds it. He's drank before, not smoked.
So what do you do, mysterious stranger with no name?
For work or leisure?
Everyone lets out a hearty guffaw at your dry wit. Oh, why, for work, of course, my good man, for work!
Oh, right. I suppose I'm an athlete.
Ooh. Say, you wouldn't happen to be an athlete in one of those Olympics I've heard about? Oh yeah, are you in Olympics?
Sure.
Ooh.
It certainly is like, how hammy do you think I gotta keep this?
This doesn't seem like a very perceptive crowd. I think if you just ham it up, it'll work out fine.
Oh, good. Well, it's a good thing we were in drama in the old school.
Yeah, the showman just puts a hand on your shoulder and ferries you over. Go on. We're just going to start up another rousing game of cards. Captain, you want to buy in for $10,100 million? Well, of course I would.
Yeah, okay. What game are we playing?
Cards!
Right, of course. Silly question.
A positively stupid question.
He's still just holding a lit cigar.
Yeah, you're holding a lit cigar. You're looking like a right proper man in this sort of situation. So, tell me, stranger without a name, how exactly did you end up at this illustrious party? I don't remember inviting anybody without a name.
Oh, word on the street.
Ooh.
I heard it was the who's who.
I mean, I would certainly like to say so. After all, it's not every day that there's a party thrown by none other than the greatest showman that Whitechapel has ever seen, also known as Famous Guy Without an Alibi.
Mm-hmm.
Say, what's your alibi, my good man?
I was doing sports.
Ooh, yes, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, Jack the Ripper probably wasn't doing sports. The showman does a big eye roll. Oh, I can't believe it. Do we have to talk about the Ripper at my party? I mean, he is the talk of the town, you have to admit. Oh, yes, he is quite the character, but I'm just wondering when they're going to catch that old son of a gun. His eyes, slowly drag over to you, Matthew. Do you have any ideas on how to catch that old son of a gun? You're listening to the words on the street, after all. Surely someone must have some idea of who that bastard is.
Tap cigar to get rid of the ash. Have you tried a big mouse trap?
Oh. The coppers start muttering about that. Well, it sounds like a lovely idea, Mr. Stranger Without a Name, but we just don't have the budget for that sort of thing.
Well, so it goes.
Yes, unfortunately, we are having quite a hard time putting money together these days. Another hand of 100,000 million billion.
Mm-hmm.
The coppers all just stand there, dumbfounded, not connecting these basic points together, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you feel mature yet? Have you found out some information that's useful to us?
I don't know. I kind of just feel like I'm playing pretend.
Well, good news. That's all being an adult is. It's playing pretend. You figured it out already. Suddenly, a cold wind blasts the front door open. Ah! Thank you, Balto. Say, that dog broke in here! What a talented dog! They all go over and begin bothering Billy.
Say, you said you didn't have an alibi?
That's correct.
You
Why?
want to talk about that?
You don't think that I did it, do you?
I didn't say that.
Well, thank goodness. That'd be a mighty rude accusation to go throwing around, Mr. Guy Without a Name.
Well, of course, I wouldn't do that in your own home, no less.
Certainly not. Certainly no more and no less.
Mm-hmm.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too, man! Dear Delilah!
Oh, dear Delilah. Help me, Delilah.
Delilah, get us out!
Neither God nor Delilah can hear you now.
Fuck!
Wow.
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 Give me just a moment. I need to pee right this second.
Again? Oh, I'm playing cards with a Jack the Ripper copycat, hey?
Hey.
That's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Fun, exciting.
For sure I won't get murdered by a rich guy in his house.
Surely you
No,
won't
when
be
has a rich
stabbed
guy ever murdered
9
anyone in their
times.
Yeah! What's the pattern? It's like 2 more knives each, like 4 more knives each
It
time.
could either be 2 more, it might be times 3, who knows? It's not a pattern yet, it's only happened twice.
Yeah, we need Matthew here to see what the pattern we're working with is. Because either way, he's getting stabbed at least a little bit. Just a
Can
wee bit of stabbing.
Join Volt in the Got Stabbed Club, except whether or not Matthew considers his stabbing a win is separate from the equation.
Well, he doesn't know that JD got stabbed. He just knows that JD went off without him, and that hurt his fifis.
What? Now,
Oh,
not fun are you
shit.
getting stabbed.
How am I supposed to get in here? Oh no. Oh no, I don't have a Billy. I can't get in.
Yeah, but you do have a man that kinda doesn't like you.
He's putting away his hot
A
dog
man who
first.
smells like a dog.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
It's
back.
kind of dog adjacent, question mark.
That's true. Speaking of your hot dog, yeah, you need to go settle that real quick.
Okay.
Now, fortunately for you, this is not going to be as dramatic a detour as you might have thought. As you can enter the Library of All Things through any door. You just had to find one.
Oh,
And,
well,
put some
that's-
distance between you and those women you didn't feel like talking to.
Well, the women he didn't feel like talking to, I assume, have left him alone.
It's true.
At least for now. And then he can duck into, like, the nearest fucking convenience store that he just won't appear inside of.
Very true, very true. Yeah, whatever Superman costume change-esque method you decide to take, you find yourself in the library of all things.
He steps in, and then, because he's an idiot, question mark, he stops, he's like, shit, did we check a clock?
Fuck.
Fuck! Next time.
Hello. Welcome back to the library of all things.
Hey! Too excited. Calm down. Give me a second. Okay. Fuck, here. Sets a monstrosity down on her desk.
You set down the monster dog. It immediately has her full attention. She starts pushing books out of the way for the hot dog. Oh my. You really did go and bring it to me.
I said I would.
I had suspected that you were going to take this line of action, but I'll admit, I didn't think it would be quite so soon, and in quite these circumstances. Fortunately for you, there won't be too many consequences to be had here. As you might have hoped, time moves differently here in the library of all things.
He points at Pescador.
Yes.
Yeah, these two do like a quick A.
Though know that if you continue to have priorities this interesting, there may be consequences.
He like puts up his hands and is like, a lot of stuff happened at the same time.
I understand. She looks down at the monster dog. Okay. Oh my, how do I even begin approaching this?
I am like, good luck.
One moment, please. You watch her start to take off her nice jacket,
Yeah,
and then
he,
she
like,
takes
stands
off her
back.
tie.
He like stands back and is like, I want to see how you manage this one.
Yeah, no, you you watch her take off her tie and her vest, and she starts to take off her nice dress shirt too. Fortunately, she has a less nice undershirt under there. She turns back to it. It would be inappropriate to remove my skirt as well, I fear. This is all the protection I can offer my clothes.
That might be a bit much, yeah. He's like, I don't think you need to go that far.
I am not convinced.
Just let her. Bolt is like, no, I want to see her try.
Okay. Let me rationalize in my brain what skill check is required to eat a horrible monster hot dog. I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna go with a courage wreck check. She is going to destroy this hot dog.
Oh my goodness, a full house of the lowest possible.
A full house of the lowest numbers possible. So that is a success on her part. The way that this the way that this will take form is that Volt, you watch this woman functionally get dead last in an eating contest featuring only herself.
I love that for her. I'm not gonna lie. I love that for her. I'm so glad she's living.
Nearly every time she approaches this dog, she is like choking on like cheese and chili and relish.
Does she even know you're watching?
Like multiple times throughout this process, she steps away, like does a lap around her desk, psychs herself back up, and reapproaches the hot dog.
He says nothing. There are moments where he like briefly is like, "You don't have to," but then is like, "You know what? This is what she wanted. She asked for this. We all have to learn our lessons."
She manages to get like halfway through the total mass of this dog before like you can see like the food fatigue like really start to weigh on her. Perhaps we should do something.
He's like, you don't have to. I don't think you have to do that all right now, or that hard.
No, this is the experience that I was looking for.
Is it?
Her eyes light up. Yes, of course. I have so few opportunities to truly live like this here in the Library of All Things. This is what I was looking for.
He puts his hands up and he's like, "Alright, I'm not gonna stop you."
It is easy, of course, for someone in your perspective to only wish to appreciate the highest of highs, but I am not so discerning. I simply wish to experience all the world has, but I am trapped here, more or less. And although I can find all of the things that I would like to experience here, it's not quite the same thing. It's much better knowing that there was a friend who got me to do this.
Huh. It's like...
Not to be so bold to give you that label already. If you would prefer we simply be acquaintances, that is fine by me.
Vault caught between like hold on. He's just gonna no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I need air.
Are you okay? Are you even enjoying that hot dog?
She like slumps over this back part of her desk. It hurts.
This scene is not making it out of the light novel.
Girl!
This scene's getting cut from the manga. It's cut from the show. It's not in the game.
She turns around still like doubled over in obvious food-based pain. Thank you, Volt. Thank you so much. And she gives you a smile that seems weirdly sincere given the circumstances that she is in.
You know what? I'm happy for you. What else to tell you?
That's good. You watch her slowly start slumping behind the desk.
Like,
no, it's okay. I just need to lay down. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I am okay.
Okay. If you say so. Maybe,
If it wouldn't be too much to ask, Volt.
What? What's happening to you?
Would you mind doing something like this again for me?
You want another hot dog?
No, I have experienced more than enough hot dog already.
Yeah,
But something else.
Okay.
Life has so much. So she starts like pulling herself back up with one arm.
You guys gotta help her up, like, Jesus Christ.
Life has so much to. Thank you. Life has so much to offer us, after all. And there's so many things that I can't experience here in the library.
He looks at the remainder of the hot dog and is like, okay. Kind of afraid of what else she's gonna ask for.
you see that she's like started getting like a little red in the face, like she uses her palm to wipe off the sweat that's pooling up there. Right. I'm fine. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yes. She begins going back towards the hot dog.
Like, is she gonna go back in for it?
The scene plays out more or less the exact same way a second
You
time.
really don't have to do all that right now.
Dear Delilah, I may have knocked shit over, but that was when Mag was getting up, so like that's just pretend that was her.
Yeah, it was just Foley.
Maggie.
I can't believe you watched that, you pervert.
Yeah, Volt, you're the weird one here.
Yeah, absolutely. Volt's Maggie.
Wow.
Just the most uncomfortable sexually charged scene.
You watched it. Her most vulnerable moment in all of Library of All Things existence. You watched her.
Are we calling that
And it will be
sexually
recorded
charged?
for all of history. You watching Magdalene eat that hot dog will forever be logged in the Library of All Things.
That's
That's
fine.
Anyway, once you're done with that whole mess, you meet back up. You meet back up with Nox real quick.
He is going to double check with the doors if the doors specifically empty out where he came in.
Yeah, no, it spits you back out the way that you entered. So, like, you
Okay.
entered the 7-Eleven double doors, and then were spat back out without entering the 7-Eleven.
Okay. Good.
So after a quick hop, skip, and a jump, you find yourself back in Whitechapel.
I forgot I couldn't get in until you showed up. I'm glad it was faster than I thought. Where the hell did you have to take that?
Not far.
Okay. I'm gonna have to
It was
tell-
normal.
What?
It,
I'll have to tell JD about this later. In fact, I guess at
real
some
normal.
point I left a message that something happened and that we were going to her friends' while waiting for Volt to show up. Yeah, I'll say that happened. There's a message
Yeah.
left for JD. I'll assume JD's busy with something one way or another.
Yeah.
okay. Wait. Why would Matthew come here?
I don't know, but he went with Billy and alone and probably in this direction, so I assume. Frankly,
I mean, consider for a moment, why did you
Susan
enter the Zeitgeist alone, Volt?
To see what would happen.
I imagine that his motivations were at least somewhat similar.
Hey, do I look like a cop with this?
Does he seem the type? Huh?
Holds the gun. Do I look like a cop with this?
Yeah, describe what arts and crafts job you did with this gun.
It's it's got like little tires carved into the grip of it, but also does just have a funny little fucking red and blue lights sitting on the top of it.
Yeah, you just like ripped the top off of like a toy police car.
But do I look like a cop when I hold this?
I do not think you look like much of anything when you hold that.
Did you destroy a Hot Wheel and glue it to a gun?
Maybe.
So yes.
Damn, this didn't have the effect. Maybe. Oh shit. What? Maybe I didn't make it. Maybe. Oh, fuck, Patch. This did not work. Shit.
What did
You
you
feel
do?
like such an idiot with your stupid gun.
God, what the fuck is it supposed to do then?
I mean, what did you hope it would do?
I thought, you know, police officers supposed to have guns, so that that's the idea that I managed to get away with, and then I got a gun, and
I just don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, I guess they're supposed to have guns. I mean,
Hey,
they
officer!
usually do.
oh, hello to you too, officer.
He salutes you. Do you have any leads on Jack the Ripper?
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes figured it out already, and he's just walking around being an asshole.
Wow!
Have you seen him?
Who's Sherlock Holmes?
Like, shadow guy, about my height.
You're a height shadow guy. Yeah, he looks around, his googly eyes just like spinning rapidly. Jeez.
Who cares? Have you seen a child and a dog come by?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Well, they were heading off to the showman's fancy party.
Fancy party, Whitechapel. He's gonna die. What the
Wait, do
fuck?
you think Jack the Ripper's gonna be there?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I need backup.
Well, fortunately, most of the force is at the party.
That's, you know what? That's fine, actually.
Okay.
Lead the way, please. Help. Where's the party? Where's the party?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done needing me.
No.
Why did you think that? Why on earth would you think that?
Don't ask him more questions. The party, come on, move.
Yeah, well, just like, I don't think you should confuse this guy at all.
Yeah, he just starts shuffling you in the right direction. Volt, while that is happening.
Vault, yes.
Yes, Volt. Your
Volt.
favorite words to hear. Hey, guy.
Does he see him as...
Fortunately, you're not kind enough to tell Knox.
He
So-
looks up and it's like, oh, motherfucker.
What'd you go bumbling into this place for? You looking for the kid? Pascal sort of twitches and gets confrontational with this a-hole. How were you able to leave Miss Knox behind? Oh man, I didn't really think about investigating that mystery. I just took it as the blessing that it is. She'll be fine, I'm sure. Or she'll die, it's whatever.
What happens to you if she dies?
Well, I would personally suspect that I'd probably cease to exist, although as long as Whitechapel's here, I'd imagine I have a strong tether to keep ambling around as I am.
Is that...
Yeah, he sort of throws both of his arms behind his head. So the way that I figure it, either way it'll probably work out for me. Either I'll get to keep existing because Nox gets her shit together, or I'll keep existing because you guys fuck it all up.
He stops for... He thinks for a second. He's like, is that what you want, really? To be here forever? He, like, motions around with them, the police.
I admit it. It has sort of worn out its charm.
Yeah, I imagine it has.
But it was such a breath of fresh air, though. You wouldn't believe what's going on in that sad woman's head.
Volt has no rights in that conversation.
Pascal, again, gets sort of annoyed at this a-hole. You two are one and the same. You're not just being subjected to her annoying thoughts, you are her annoying thoughts. That's how it works. No need to bring blame into it, man. I'm just trying to move things along here. If you don't like how I'm doing it, then, we don't have to be friends.
No,
Good.
nobody said anything about that.
We will not be friends. Alright, fine. Guess I won't tell you about where all those cool ideas are. Slink. Slink. Slink.
Trapped.
Oh.
Trapped in hell.
Oh. Oh.
What an
Volt.
asshole.
Oh, Volt. Do it. Do it. Oh, do it. Come on.
I'm devil and angel on your shoulder. I'm also a devil. Do it. Do it.
Everyone, including Vault, is like, no, we have to follow this. And I'm like, but my friend. I'm in hell. Vault is fine. Hold on. He looks at Pascal for a second to be like, okay. So you've been wandering around here for a while. You know where stuff is.
Of course. Know the streets of Whitechapel like the back of my hand at this point.
Okay, that's fine. He stops for a second. He's having a couple of thoughts at the moment. What exactly is your angle here? Like chaos?
He just sort of throws his hands up. Ah, sorry. Just giving away answers really isn't the way I like to solve mysteries around here.
Okay, so give me a clue.
He sort of throws his head around a little bit. Suppose I'm short of a Watson right now, anyway.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Congratulations, you've been demoted from person to Watson.
Vault is kind of like, there's a reason me and Nox don't get along.
You want to know my angle? All right, I'll give you a little hint. I know what's best for you guys.
Do you?
I do.
Okay. That's
You
it?
might not have it all figured out right now, and to be honest, I don't think you ever will.
So this is just like a machinations. No matter what we do, we're falling into your plans?
They're not my plans. We're a part of a bigger picture.
Okay.
I'm sure part of you can see it. Now, do you want those cool ideas or not?
He's like, he stops for a second. He's like, what's the price?
Yeah, it turns back around. No price, free of charge. But it is a limited time offer.
Okay. So what's the price to get you to do your job?
Oh, you don't have any leverage over me there, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, and he just sort of throws his hands behind his head. Relax. I'll do my job when it's time to do it. I know what role I have to play here. Curious what role you think you're playing, though. You trying to be Nox's White Knight?
Vault, like actually laughs. Is like, I'm not trying to save anybody, man.
Yeah, suppose that wouldn't make much sense for you. You're a bit more material than that. Maybe you're looking to get something out of her. Maybe if you are the one to, maybe you're the one to push me into my place, Nox will reward you with a big old kiss and a pile of cocaine or something.
He's like, swing and a miss, buddy.
Darn.
Although,
I guess I don't know anything.
Fair shot, I guess. Although, I got Volt. He breezed past it, but when Sherlock was like, I know what part I have to play, Volt is like, honestly, I actually believe you.
Pascal is like, I also believe him. He is Sherlock Holmes.
He's like, I believe you, actually. Based on what I've seen of how this works, he's like, you know what, I'm pretty sure that situation will work out the way it's supposed to. No. He's like, he stops for a second, he's like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm doing what I can, I guess.
Wow, what a good Samaritan you are.
I'm not under any illusion that I can change anything or save anyone. But I can at least see what happens.
I like that. Very non-committal. Very Voltaire.
He kind of like makes a face like, don't say that like you know me. Don't say that like we've met before.
At this point, he slinks away, regardless of if you plan on following him or not.
Yeah, Volt's going.
Bye. Goodbye. Arrivederci.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Sorry. I apologize to my friends.
Nah, it's all good. We were literally the devils on your shoulder, like, do it.
I apologize to my friends, but unfortunately, Sherlock was like, you know exactly what my part to play is here, and Volt is like, I actually fully believe you.
To the person who said shit-ass detective when he was saying like, oh, you want Nox to like you or something, like, nah, clearly, fuck it. He was just like, dude, follow me. So what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's not a shit-ass detective. He's great at this.
Yeah, I think he got what he wanted.
He is
I mean, I'd say
is
so,
aura
yeah.
farming. Yes, he is also aura farming out his ass, unlimited amount.
No, he fully got what he wanted, and Volt believes him when he says, no, I know exactly how this is supposed to go, and Volt is like, you know what? I will facilitate this then.
Fucking go.
Fine. I'm
What
gonna
an
go along
asshole.
with
I
you.
hate him.
Nox, you've made it to the fancy party. You're by yourself.
Okay. I don't need him anyways.
Sorry.
He's probably with Mr. Asshole himself, who hates me and doesn't want to hang out with me.
I want my persona to be my friend.
Officers,
Hello there, officer.
are you partying?
Oh, why, yes, I am. Kind of looks to you like he's standing in a row.
Where is the host?
Oh, well, I'm sure if you were to knock on the door, he'd answer it for you. But I mean, like, we're the police after all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can just go where we want to.
Correct. You've studied well, officer.
Captain, we have another guest.
Okay, well, I didn't want to be announced. That's fine.
Oh, well, hello there. It appears that you are you will hold up the gun, an officer of the law.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Well, please, make yourself at home. Have yourself a plate of the finest feast that they have to offer us here. I mean, a lot of people in Whitechapel are going through hard times, but the showman knows how to splurge, you know? Knox, help me! Dog, 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 dog.
Oh, wow. Is that?
He finally sees Nox and, like, begins to stand up, but then he kind of looks back at this fucking guy. He's like, oh.
Oh, wow. Is that Jack the Ripper outside?
Jack the Ripper! They all just run directly into the wall.
Oh my god.
Don't
Love
worry,
y'all.
if you go fast enough, you can make it through.
You guys are so good at your jobs. So good at your jobs.
Hello.
They all continue running into the wall.
Hey,
I don't know
boy.
why I didn't think of
Come
that.
No, I don't know why either. Come on.
Knox, while you're doing that real quick, Matthew,
Yeah, huh?
you and the showman haven't been having a great time. He's been chatting it up with you, and you've been just like a real live wire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say, you know, I'm really starting to like you, Mr. Fella without a name.
Oh, yeah?
Why, yes. After all, you've proven to be quite the gentleman of esteem. You've been entertaining them by just, like, prattling on about anything you can think of. Like, they respond with equal amounts of enrapture. You go on about, like, archery, and they love it. You go on about, like, soap, they love it. Like, what G1 guys are the coolest, like, they love it. Like,
Yeah.
They
You've
love
been an
Goes off on a
absolute
tangent
card.
about why Optimus Primal sucks and he should be a truck still and not a monkey.
Yes, exactly. Now, I don't do this for just anybody, but you have proven to be quite the gentleman, and I think that we could get along just swimmingly. Here. Yeah, he beckons you over to the wine rack.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Would you like a bottle of my finest?
If you're willing to part with one, I'd be glad to.
Sure. Let's just go with he twiddles his fingers a bit. This one, and he pulls on a bottle, revealing a secret door.
Oh. Oh, okay. Surely nothing will happen with Billy and Knox right there.
Surely not. Yeah, he walks over to this case here. Do you know what I've gotten here?
I would suspect wine.
You take a look into this cabinet and you see loads upon loads of jars. Maybe you can't really see it very clearly from there. He pops one of the doors open, and coincidentally the wine cabinet shuts behind you.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see here. And he pulls out a jar. That is a human organ.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice.
Well, I certainly thought so. Oh no.
Kind of whacks the wall, whacks the wall, whacks the wall, whacks the wall, whacks the wall.
Tell you the truth here, it's getting a little bit hard to improve my collection recently. There's been a little bit too much heat on me, you know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, looks back over to you. I mean, it certainly seems a ridiculous theory that a showman such as myself could possibly be Jack the Ripper? And yet it's completely true. All of those outlandish theories, they were right. This famous guy from the era, did it. It was me, all along. Tell you how I like to do it, my friend. After all, we're such good pals now. See, I like to host fancy parties like this from time to time, and, well, I can't be having any ladies at my party, regardless of their class or esteem or what have you, so I make sure the authorities are here under strict orders to remove any woman who enters and throw her in jail until, I don't know, like 2, 3 in the morning, around the time when nobody would really be looking for them.
Very specific.
I know. It makes it easy to source parts. That woman out there, she's not a friend of yours, is she?
Who, the police officer? Oh, maybe.
Oh. Well, that could be a little bit of a problem. Oh, don't worry. As long as you're not too attached to her, you won't even really miss her when she's harvested.
What?
Yeah, sort of fiddles around with some of his jars. What to take, though? What do you think? What parts are you fond of? Kidneys? Livers? Always been a womb man myself.
It's hard to pick just one.
Great point. I'll just take all of it. That means she'll be dead anyway. Who cares? Knox, the generally bumbling police force, seems to have snapped into focus.
It seems to be
Say,
the
ma'am.
problem.
I understand you are a fellow officer of the law, but this party is for men only. Rules are rules. Oh, yes, that is definitely the case. Rules are rules. Now, don't worry about it none, though. We can simply escort you off the premises.
Right. Well, as an officer, I'll, take it upon myself to detain and remove myself?
Yes, of course. But, with Jack the Ripper out in the streets and all, yeah, you'll have an entourage, of course. All of the dudes jump you.
Okay. Alright.
Don't worry, miss, we'll make sure absolutely nothing happens to you. Hey, no, hold on! Baldo! The captain swiftly kicks Billy directly in the face.
Oh my god.
There'll be none of that, my boy. It's just a little escort. Nothing to worry about. Matthew, this is bad.
Yeah, this is a really, really small space.
Yes, I understand that. I would say it's made worse by the fact that it seems that our friend is about to be abducted, and we have literally nothing we can do about it.
Which door was that opened the doorway?
Oh, it was the one that was on the other side of the damn wall.
Oh, fuck. What do we do?
How am I supposed to know?
What do we do?
There's nothing that I can do here right now. I'm nothing but a shadow in your mind. You're the real man here. Go on, do something.
Looks down at all like the equipment he brought. Like, he still has it on him. Oh, I've never had to shoot a living target. Okay. He's going to knock and draw a bolt.
Yeah, you start to draw your bow. The showman just sort of whips his head towards you. Don't be stupid. There's no need to do anything like that. I'm not planning on hurting you. But that can change if you like.
You're gonna hurt my friend.
It's important. He gestures. It's for the collection. Surely a man of class like you understands that.
He aims better.
If you put it down, I'll forgive you.
How about you hold still?
Proper men, you know, they don't engage in violence like this.
Get away from me.
Come on now. It's just a lady. What do you care if a lady gets hurt?
I care a lot, you piece of shit! He's gonna fire.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's see. What do I have to roll?
That'll be your
proficiency
proficiency aim. Yep.
Okay. Well, let me double check if I got my number right. Yes, okay.
Oh.
Not good! But he
A
does
technical
it!
success!
A technical success! Get him in the shoulder!
Yeah, no, he wants you to do this, so he'll have the opportunity to contend you on this one, my man.
Ooh.
Let's see, and then it'll be. You're a chump, you know that? You go to launch this arrow at him, and he just like grabs you by the throat and slams your face directly into this cabinet. That was dumb. You are dumb, my friend.
He's kind of blind panic, scrambling, trying to get him off of him.
Try as you might, he is a big, strong man, and you are a small boy.
Kicking and clawing and just panicking.
Is this really the best you can muster?
I'm trying, get off me!
Lives are on the damn line here. Pull it together.
I'm trying!
Stop trying and do it.
I feel like now is sort of like around the time the oxygen starts cutting off from his brain a wee bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just getting weaker and weaker.
You're such a stubborn idiot. Fine. Die here, then. If this is all the fight you can muster, we were never going to get anywhere anyway.
I don't want to die.
Then act like it. Open your damn eyes.
He opens his eyes.
You open your eyes, your face pressed up against this cabinet full of viscera and gore. But even still, you're able to catch just a small glimpse of yourself. Your eyes focus on your reflection for a moment, as you feel all of the passion in your body seep away. All of your rage, your fire, in an instant is replaced with fear, with powerlessness. You are vulnerable. You are cold. As your eyes focus back in on your reflection, you are suddenly overcome with embarrassment. Your ordinary school uniform has been replaced with a breezy pink dress. You feel your warmth return to you as you briefly turn beet red, still conscious enough to understand that this is... no! People are going to see you! You clasp your hand over your face, leaving barely enough room for you to peek through your fingers, allowing yourself to see your reflection one more time. You see yourself for what you really are. You are a damsel, waiting to be saved. Cute. It seems you found your reflection.
This is awful. What the why am I doing this?
I understand
It's your
all.
fault.
My fault.
Your
No.
fault. Your fault.
It's our
You're gonna hurt
fault.
me.
I hope you've learned a good lesson here. If you just go running in, it's never going to work out. So I suppose it would be prudent now for me to properly lend you a hand. Don't expect too much from me, though. I only have one to give.
The love of Hyacinth.
You feel the energy in the room shift as the air begins swirling around a single point. This causes your skirt to start escaping from you, which causes you to panic ever so slightly. You begin to see a vague outline form through the winds. My face is locked to scowl. I'm an ego torn in half, and the treacherous winds still howl to remind me of his wrath. A pawn of higher powers at the mercy of their will, I lay as food for flowers, shattered though my heart beats still. The little seedling calls out. He may be snuffed before the bloom, his little heart still filled with doubt as he runs towards his doom. Here you pray for a savior. Without rescue, you will die. Ah, shit, I lost my place. Now, without rescue, you will die. But you will receive no favor, meeting only with a blind eye. What love will save you now? How will you survive on grace? No one will hear your solemn vow, and you'll be gone without a trace. You must stand by your own proper, no matter how useless you may feel. It is not yet your final hour. You will not break, nor will you kneel. We shall make it to the morrow, and you shall see this through. And though I still rot in my sorrow, we are one, both me and you. If you don't mind, I'm not terribly useful until you finish the job. Speak my name so I may finally be given my form.
Seriously, Hyacinth, get over here!
The winds suddenly pick up dramatically, reaching levels of force that could easily pull a person off the ground if they weren't careful. You grab onto the cabinet that's nearest to you as to not be stolen away by the winds.
Ah!
The wind is suddenly filled with the petals of purple flowers. Despite your best efforts, the force of the wind leaves you no option but to close your eyes. But when you reopen them, you see a tall man standing before you. He appears to be half-rotted, with large bushels of flowers blooming out of the gaps in his flesh and bone. He stands there, with a single arm gripped around a massive bow. I am Hyacinth. Charmed, I'm sure. And glad to be able to see you face to face. This will be just a moment. The showman turns to look at Hyacinth, and Hyacinth is going to shoot this a-hole directly in the face with a bow.
Yay.
Let's see how he does. He should do well.
Hi, pair.
Let's
Okay.
see. 2 9s. Nice. He pulls out his bow, and the showman turns to like try and interfere with him. Too slow. He fires the bow directly upwards. Suddenly, a gust of wind slams him directly through the ceiling. His head is gone completely through the roof, and he is now just dangling there.
Oh my
Well,
god.
don't just stand there. There's a damsel to save.
Oh, right. Okay, door.
Hyacinth just draws his bow and blows the damn thing open.
Oh, okay, you could just do that. Okay, Nox!
Nox, you've been accosted by these men for quite some time. They have been slowly dragging your ass towards this door, but you've been giving them hell every step of the way.
Mm-hmm. Are you okay?
Can you get them off of her?
Can I get them off of her?
Please?
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ.
He reaches his bow back once more. The wind itself being the one in charge of drawing the bowstring back, and he lets out a mighty arrow that pierces through multiple of these stupid idiots as they go flying into this wall, just sort of like shish kebabbed together. 2 of them you can easily overpower, Nox.
All right, here we go. Bang.
Captain, what do we do? Oh my.
Piss off!
I didn't suspect it. Why, Jack the Ripper, he's a princess! Abort, lads!
Touch his head,
Princess?
feels tiara.
Oh.
Don't look.
The boys and the police chief all flee. Yes, pretty princess. It looks good on you.
You are taller than me.
Looks at foot situation, sees heels. How am I walking in these?
You're really gifted.
Did it shave my legs? What?
Billy? You okay?
Oh, Billy!
My nose.
Oh.
What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yeah, he shakes it off. And you're okay, Nox, thank goodness.
They don't hurt. They're just annoying and heavy. Okay. Oh god, did you get stabbed in there?
I think he might have like the start of like a black eye or something from getting face bashed in.
Yeah, no, I think most likely your nose got janked up a little bit by being smashed headfirst into a pane of glass.
He tried to cave my head in.
Oh, that's still bad. Okay. You alright? Oh, hi.
Hello.
Um,
You are very annoying, and I hate your man.
I hate him too.
Hyacinth!
I'm working on the annoying thing. Alright, so, pleased to meet you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Did you find what you're looking for, bud?
No?
No? Well,
to be fair, he didn't really have much of an idea of what he was looking for.
Don't go in by yourself. I can't believe I have to tell another person this.
He just kind of looks down at the floor at his feet.
Yeah, come on. It's all good. You're all right. Let's get out of here. Yeah?
I don't... This sucks. Also, this isn't what it looks like.
That's right, he's not in a dress.
Puts hand. You're fine. You're fine.
How is this fine?
At least right here, you're fine.
Kind of puts his face into his hands again. Please don't laugh at me.
Wasn't planning on it.
Please don't plan to laugh at me either.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're in luck. Her a-hole's not around.
Yeah, he's probably off with Volt, who did not come this way.
Volt's here?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't get in without him, so I got lucky that I ran into him.
No, I don't want him to see me in this.
You're lucky your friend Suzanne saw you huddling off
Susie
with
saw me?
Billy.
Yeah, she didn't see you in a dress. I don't know how she would pull that
No,
off.
didn't see you in the dress. No. Just huddling off on your own, storming off.
I shouldn't have come here.
Yeah, both Billy and Hyacinth, they're like, yes!
You told me! Points at Hyacinth. You encouraged this!
Don't try and hold me responsible. You're the one with legs.
Oh, does he not have legs under there?
I don't think so. It just kind of looks like flowers.
Okay.
I'm nothing but flowers. I mean, you're also kind of a corpse, man. Thanks, ma'am.
Do you need a second? I don't think anything's happening right now.
Yeah, no, they all cleared out of there.
Unless that creep in the wine room puts his head back together, I think we're fine.
Oh.
Yeah, looks like he pissed off, too.
Oh, he's alive! Good. Great. That's great. That's great.
Well, I mean, he's probably
Drinking this
not
wine.
Jack the Ripper. Oh, good for you.
Takes a whole bottle.
What, did he say he was Jack the Ripper?
Yes.
That happened to JD with, like, a nursemaid or something.
Are we just gonna run into every stupid theory?
I mean, it's like the gist of it, isn't it? Just
All of them? But there's so many.
well, that's not really anything we have to solve ourselves particularly. We just need to make sure that whatever's gonna get Kim, that one is the only one that doesn't matter. Like, so we...
Yeah, no. Realistically, we'll probably have to do some legwork to destroy the more prominent personalities that are, or prominent theories that have taken a personality, but we won't have to go and stomp out every single, it was this guy in Whitechapel.
Anyways, I know why JD went in. What happened?
Looks down at his feet again.
If you're not brave enough to tell her, I'll spew it out for you.
Don't.
Flowers got your tongue?
It's hard. He spits out a mouthful of flowers.
They weren't getting in the way when they weren't there, huh?
Got upset that you guys kept going in without me. I'm a kid.
I'd say that the other two are more, reckless. And not thinking.
That's what I said!
I
I just
wasn't
thought
gonna
you
go
were
in
trying to make
without
me
you.
feel better about it.
No!
No.
My motivations are not that complicated!
No, they are. I think Volt is just in this to do whatever. And JD does not like to wait.
Yeah, she was just overrun with concern.
As for you, I was hoping that we would be able to go in together, because you, well, you've got him, you've got your bow, which, did you manage to get use out of
Didn't do
it?
a whole lot. I tried to use it and then he got me.
Did you manage to put any ideas into it?
No.
That's what the waiting was for, and I was hoping we would be able to get through that together. We'll get that worked out for
Sorry.
the next time, yeah? No, you're... You are...
Well, you should be sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Not because you're a kid, but because that was reckless and... Yeah, that was reckless, like the other two.
He's just kind of hanging his head in shame and kind of tearing up a little.
But not...
The adrenaline's wearing off.
It is not because you're a kid. You're... Frankly, after working with JD on the last one, I thought you were maybe the easier one to work with.
I'm sorry.
But, puts hands on his... I guess everyone's on the same level around here. So, no hard feelings on my end, I guess.
That was a kind way to put it, that you're all reckless and stupid.
I was only reckless and stupid about talking to people so far.
What do you mean?
I didn't go in by myself.
No, you said like talking to people.
Oh, no one likes that I want to tell other people what's going on, even though they don't seem very villainous at all.
It's a dog shit idea!
Yeah, maybe.
You can't put the genie back in the bottle!
Yeah, but she's got dork glasses. Come on. She's literally built for this.
The redhead girl from the library?
Yeah, if I tell her
Well,
that
thanks,
we've
you're
got
right,
a
Billy.
magic dog and prove it, she's just gonna help. It'll be easy. It'll be so
I
easy.
will not help you prove that I am a magic dog!
Kind of looks over at Hyacinth.
So, like, you
What?
know, if you think I'm stupid for this angle, then, like, we're all about the same.
I don't think you're stupid.
I do.
Don't listen to him. Listen to me.
I mean, I'll...
don't listen to him.
That means there's a part of you that thinks it.
No.
Just a little bit. It's just like a little pinch sign. But like I can't blame you. Like if it's like just a thought you got, you don't have to necessarily believe it. So you know.
Okay, but
I
then
appreciate
if that's the case, if that's true, then how is that shadow guy you?
I've got like asshole thoughts all the time. I don't act on them, or like sometimes I don't, think they're like it's, you know when you've got things going on in your head and you're like, no, I don't think that.
I mean, yeah, but that's not really like a tenant of the personnel. What?
No, that's definitely me.
So he's like your intrusive thoughts?
Maybe that and more.
And more?
Sometimes, just being mean isn't particularly intrusive. Sometimes being mean to yourself's not very intrusive, but that's not important. Are you gonna be all right? Do you also need to like have someone to talk to about things more often? Because I've just only recently been agreeing to call JD and tell her what's going on my end so she'd do the same thing.
I don't think I've been doing anything crazy aside from today. But
It doesn't have to be crazy.
if we do like team calls, I wouldn't be opposed.
Sure. Okay. In that case, I'll let you know something that's going on my end. I am paying your buddy,
Yeah.
and I am currently paying her more because she figured something out,
Yeah.
and
Well, I
she's
guess
got.
you know.
Yeah, yeah, and
Please don't tell
she's.
anybody.
No, that's why she's getting paid. It's hopefully that whatever she plans on doing helps with that not getting figured out too often until it is okay to be figured out.
He's just sinking more and more in on himself, just like, oh no.
It's a very kind way of putting that you got fleeced.
She's got blackmail.
I don't know. She seemed pretty friendly about it, and she was explaining how it would help you a lot, actually.
She always seems friendly about it. She's a huckster. You've been tricked. You're a sap.
I don't know. Has she been nice to you?
I mean, yeah.
I
Yes,
feel
but it's
like,
clearly a trick.
I mean, that's what I paid for, so yeah, I'm winning.
As if we'd have faced so much cruelty if she was as kind as she said.
Oh, I hope she doesn't tell anybody.
Doesn't look like I mean, it looks like she's gonna be making money off not telling anybody, so...
And what happens when she stops making that money?
Well, that's not gonna
Yeah, I
happen
know.
for a
Parents know,
second.
and then they get kicked out of the house and they go homeless. And...
Well, she's gonna keep getting money for the time being, so you don't need to worry about that right now. As for that, perhaps if you keep making friends with her, then it won't matter.
I said, get off the floor.
No, me and this dead lady have a lot in common.
Also, did you manage to
Get it? You're like a zombie.
manage to find any ideas around here that you think would make your bow better?
Ugh, I don't know.
It seems all you have to do is accessorize at the very least. Shows the stupid ugly gun with the fucking Hot Wheels taped to the top.
Is that a... Did you tape a Hot Wheels onto your gun?
Part of it. I mean, no.
Oh my god.
Makes me look like a cop to them, apparently. Not to
Not
you
enough
guys.
to not get you kicked out.
Yeah, you would need something to make you look like a male cop.
You know, with the time frame, I
Ugh.
assumed that'd be a given. They just kind of brushed that thought off until they didn't.
I mean, it's modern day, but not here, I guess. I mean,
Look
like
at their
fridge.
stove! Look at their fridge!
What do they have in the fridge?
Maybe an idea.
Oh,
to
yeah,
make
let's see!
Maybe an idea to make a bow better. Ooh.
You
Oh,
open
it's
up
fridge.
the fridge and find a single bottle of mustard. All of the food is on the kitchen table.
Mustard.
I don't imagine food's gonna make your bow any better.
No.
They might make other things better.
What, like a hot dog?
Yeah, it could improve a hot dog. Ooh, or maybe these chips representing 100,000 million billion dollars.
I mean,
Oh my god.
would an expensive bow work better?
Well, sometimes things that are more expensive are worse, so.
Yeah, tell that to my dad.
I think Volt needs to tell that to your dad.
Oh, that's an idea. All the crap in the garage. He's just talking about anything to keep his mind off of the fact that he's in a fucking dress.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy table. What's at the fancy table? I didn't even look over here. I said, get up!
Mm.
I'm gonna kick you. And these are
I'm
these are
up.
points. Ooh, these are points. I mean, these are points. That's a crab and donuts?
The donuts seem particularly popular.
Ew! Egg? What the hell?
You think a tiger print bow will do anything?
It's covered in bloody footprints. I mean, will that enhance the idea?
Wonder what kind of
don't think
idea
so.
this is if I tried to.
Hyacinth, come here.
Can I even?
What?
What would you say the idea of this thing is? If you had to guess.
I'd say it's the idea of a fancy rug being used as a doormat.
Useless. Okay.
That's not good. No, the tiger print has nothing to do with it. No.
I mean, what about all that money in the? Maybe we could have the idea of something of money or treasure.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's something spiffy in there.
Looks over the poker chips. You think any of these mean all in? That's way too much money to not be all in, right?
There's still just like a leftover cop here.
You didn't know.
Hey, get out of here!
Huh? Why?
Hey, go back up the stairs for a second.
Oh.
Go back up the stairs for a second. I don't want you to hear what I'm about to say. Because the princess demands it.
Did not close the door before. Oh.
Oh, yes, Your Highness.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh. You know,
I didn't leave the room when you said that.
Yeah, I told you to leave the room when I said it.
I mean, if
I
Billy's
didn't know
just
if you were
saying it,
speaking to like Knox or me.
I didn't close
I
the
did both
door
of you.
either. I didn't you just went for it before I closed the door.
I meant both of you.
I mean, I left. I just didn't close the door yet.
Oh. Whatever. Fake horses. Whatever.
It's true. They are big carousel horses.
Aw, carousel horses. I love those.
Yeah.
Oh, a suit of armor. That could be useful, maybe.
It is a fancy breastplate.
Is it fancy enough to be good?
Mm.
I
I
don't
don't know.
Last
I
time
don't know.
tried-
I'm trying.
The last time I tried to take an idea, I got a concept that I wasn't looking for. So I truly do not know unless you try and take something and then tell me what the idea was.
You know what? I feel exposed. I'm putting this on.
Oh.
You have obtained the idea of a fancy breastplate.
Oh, it disappeared. It's an idea now.
He like put it on all triumphantly. It disappears into an idea. Oh. Okay. Well,
Was it a regular fancy breastplate?
I think it was the idea of a fancy breastplate.
Well, there you go.
Whether or not that's actually protective or decorative, I don't know.
I imagine it would be more protective than a pretty princess dress.
Shut up.
I mean, it is pretty.
Yeah, it's cute. You're like a Barbie.
No, I don't want to be like a Barbie.
Fine, you're like a Ken.
Ugh, that's worse.
Yeah, the cabinets in here are still just filled with treasure and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if there's really anything in here that would improve a bow.
Not
Oh.
even like a. Ugh.
I mean, unless you just want to pick up the ambient idea of treasure.
I mean, that just might turn my bow into something like glittery and kind of fragile.
That's true.
Tries to fucking arm grab a fucking stack of stupid chips.
Yeah, sure. You have obtained the idea of an absurd gambling addiction.
I'm so bad at this. Oh no.
I believe in you, Nox.
Oh, wow. I can't get good ideas at all. Oh, I tried my
just stick
hand
to
at
another
it.
gun.
I tried my
then
hand
you'll have
at
a
it and got
jackpot
an
gun.
insane gambling addiction.
What are we gonna do with that?
I don't know.
Make a jackpot gun. Obviously.
Were there any interesting ideas on the other side of the wine rack?
Ugh,
I
don't
imagine
go in
that's the Jack the Ripper room.
there. Don't go in there. It's scary.
Okay, that sounds like the Jack the Ripper room.
He had like jars of wombs.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very useful. Unless
Yeah.
we want to do something stupid like making a zeitgeist baby or something.
Who
Tries
would
to-
ever think of an idea like
Tries
that?
to think about a fucking thought that JD may or may not have vocalized at some point. God, was that brought up? Did we talk about that? Would we have called about fucking JD's stupid wants to make living beings plans? Probably. It's
I mean,
been
it's not like they're
days.
going anywhere.
It's been days. Yeah, fuck. Which one was it? Fucking pull.
don't know,
I mean, it's
like one of the
annihilated.
wine
You can just walk
bottles.
through it.
Oh, right.
It's
Fucking
also open.
womb.
Ugh.
You know, you find no shortage of wombs, along with pretty much any other organ you could want.
I
Those are his
suppose I'm taking the share of organs. We will have ideas of organs in a jar, I guess.
Surely this will be needed.
There
for-
will be lots of them, and surely we do not have to reload on this.
Yay!
You know, you grab one of everything. The house special.
Gross.
You have ideas of pretty much any organ in a jar.
Are there idea carrying capacities?
That's a good question.
All right. Well,
I mean, like, surely there has to be. Otherwise, you just pick up everything.
unfortunately, I think we're gonna want those, which is, you know, I'm sure gross sounding to you.
Why do we want those?
I'm hoping that JD sticks to my idea that maybe snowmen are okay as little golem
Why
creatures.
would we want snowmen with organs?
Well, that's because JD wants things to be alive.
Why
I'm
are you
sorry,
trying to
pump
make
the brakes.
Frankenstein monsters.
What have you been talking about?
Well, JD's been like going in the thing. I was hoping she can find some inspirations and ideas to, you know, find some. Well,
Ew!
and then make things that are alive.
Why does she want that? It's always the nice ones who are crazy.
I don't know, and like I guess she just wants like she wanted to make napalm immediately, and then I guess she wants an army.
Stop going over to the dead body. Stop it! Stop!
What are you going to do? Make me
Ambient-ly
stop?
hovering over it.
So
Yes.
you know, if I can help with that, I suppose I
Wait,
will.
I can hit you now.
I suppose I will help her with finding ideas that can maybe make more living things. I think she said she found a baby last time and talked to me about that, and I don't think she had ideas yet, but it sounds like she.
I don't like where her head's at.
It's not awesome. But if we can have
not
little golems, I think that'd be helpful. And also,
We'll talk to her about it.
You will talk to her? Okay.
We'll talk to her about it.
Okay.
Writes down in legal pad, tell JD that I told the others that the golem plan is a public.
The golem plan is public. Public opinion, and then underlined, unfavorable.
Bad, not good. They don't like it. Maybe ask Volt, circle Volt's name a lot. Wait, where's Volt?
That's a good question. What do you like to know?
No, you had to come in with him.
Yes, I did come in with Volt, but then he didn't decide to not follow me when I was being led to where Matthew was and you were, and then he didn't follow me.
Well, that clown better have a good excuse.
He's
And
probably.
we'll find out if he did. Next time on Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
I just imagine Hyacinth put his arm on Matthew's head, and Matthew's doing the anime arm swing thing.
Hooray.
Hooray!
Session done. You're out of prison.
I'm out of prison!
Yay.
it?
Sorry I fucked up your poem.
It's all good. I'm just happy. I'm just ambiently happy.
Hyacinth is
Glad-
out.
He's out
Glad to
of the
hear that.
closet. He's here. My ghoul.
That's right, you're fucking ghoul.
Yay!
Alright, chat, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you should consider supporting us on Patreon. A couple bucks a month gets you access to all of the lovely icons you see here, and it helps us afford more stupid shit. All of the money that you give us on Patreon goes directly towards making these games better, so, you know, consider supporting it. Also, we have a Discord. You should join that if you haven't already. It's our community hub. It's where the weekly schedule gets posted, and it's where people submit fan art. Speaking of, do we have some?
Yeah.
Indeed we do.
Surely we do.
Local Matthew Enjoyer gave us the banger. Yippee!
Yippee!
Thank you, local Matthew Enjoyer!
Yay!
Yippee! Now let me open this shit.
You have another cameo from a Bridge series girl!
I'm gonna keep doing that. It's gonna be what happens at fan art every time. It's gonna be a thing. Let's see. Right there, and then I
You gotta shuffle your bingus.
And I shuffle the bingus, and then I show the dude,
Shuffle the
but I
bingus.
don't actually show the dude because I click on the right thing.
Right.
There we are.
Says about
Alright.
him.
Right thing clicked on. No dude for the masses. Dear Delilah, oh god, oh fuck, what episode are we on?
9, I think?
I think so.
It's up a file from Gray. Alright, give us your audition tape.
Boof.
Okay, so I'd like a little bit more confidence on your read next time. Maybe you know, like just like after the beep, you know, not like 40 seconds after. It's fine. You'll get there.
You're gonna have to work on your scream howling.
Scream howling. Oh no.
You got the woo-wooing.
Oh no. No. Solid 7 out of 10. That did not deserve 7 out of 10. I was phoning it in. From Galactic Axolotl.
I love the adamant refusal of fan artists to write what's on Akil's hat. Ban me a cookie. A classic that's not a cookie.
What is that?
That's just how Cookie Run do.
What is
Peppers.
What? Oh my
peppers.
goodness. In a cookie?
Oh,
why not?
they've been doing that since the first game.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and blueberry muffin cookie. That is a crumbly blueberry muffin. I know I should look at the cute picture, but like I'm just looking at that muffin. God, I love blueberry muffins.
They're
Yummy.
good.
Mhm.
They're good, and this Suzanne's good. Very
I love that
cute.
I love that her skirt and headband are muffin wrappers. That's a really cute detail.
Only mentioned in this session.
JD Sprite.
We'll
see her again someday.
We'll see
I
her.
miss you.
Where could she be?
Not even mentioned in this session.
You know, let's see. We could be dealing with the supernatural found family and almost dying repeatedly. You know, or we can escape to a new game. And but it's the illusion of choice.
So I'm not sure, but fucking K01, thank you, and the ancient
Good luck
Koboldian
to
god,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Ancient Kabalion god.
Magdalene, after her life is changed by God's messiest hot dog. I'll die for you.
You really don't have to do all that.
Mm-hmm. From the Ancient Kabalion god.
You know, Dino thinking he'll be safe for another game, but Muttley on his way to finish what he started. In Minecraft, of course. I don't think Motley's going to chase him here, but don't worry, Dino will still have problems.
It's not gonna be easy. Read like a manga from Gray.
Yeah, from Gray. Is he still going?
Yeah. Still going. More. Yeah, from Flower.
Volt and Pascal's epic hot dog adventure. Thank you, Flower. Quick, we have to hit X to see if we smell.
Thank you,
You need to
Case.
calm
Volt,
down.
you're not doing it.
You need to calm down.
Press X now.
Thank you, Case.
Volt, you haven't pressed X.
I'll press X.
What?
From Jawsless.
They made their point. I'll show them.
Wait! No! No, please! God! No!
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do so good.
Entirely.
Please! I beg you!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
Pony.
It's a horse.
local Matthew enjoyer. Wow. Puppy.
Cute.
Cute.
From Nico.
Hello, it's
Walking.
me. Walking.
Wow.
Positively walking.
Hell yeah.
Simply radiant. Absolutely effervescent.
I like him.
From Jawsless.
Ambient light source.
Damn that nightmarish hot dog!
You really need to calm down.
He wasn't gonna.
Honestly, thinking about it, Volt telling Pascal to calm down is wild. Absolutely insane.
From Evo. Hey, I need to be on my tippy toes 'cause can't reach you. I made a gun.
Small and cute.
I need a gun. I don't have a gun for you.
I made it. From Jawsless.
Oh, it's the 100 million billion dollar hand!
This sucks.
Cool dog! Cool dog!
Dog.
Thank you, Jaws.
From Jaws.
Ding ding ding.
Nightmare hot dog versus Magdalene. Begin!
What?
She got 10-0'd by that hot dog.
God, I believe in you, Queen.
From Whoops.
Bad dog. Bad news for chili dogs. I woke up.
Oh, wow.
I'm so scared for her.
From local Matthew Enjoyer.
The skeleton appeared.
Yeah.
The skeleton appears.
Yeah.
Yay.
From local
Yay!
Matthew Enjoyer.
He's
The skeleton.
here.
He's Bones.
From local Matthew Enjoyer.
Maddie's drowning. This ain't about him.
Did you just put all of it in here?
All of it. All of it. It's in there.
All of it.
From the ancient Cambodian god.
It's because Dino's here.
It's JoJo
Sure,
now.
like, it's JoJo. Thank you so much.
So,
There he is.
Hyacinth needs some fan art. I think you'll find Hyacinth has an absurd amount of fan art, the floodgate of which can now be opened.
Well, it's not even fan art. It's just art by me. Speaking of, I did post the Immigrant Gallery of art from prison.
That's true. If you'd like to see that, join our Discord.
Join our Discord. And from runs to the
Galactic.
Discord.
Galactic.
And from Galactic. And from
Galactic
Galactic Axolotl.
Yay!
You're okay. You're alright. At least here.
At least here I'm okay. They can't get me. You'll find that they can get you. Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple more in here.
Couple more.
There is.
Couple
Yeah, it looks like they made it into the Imgur too.
Couple more. Couple more. More
Yeah, just gotta pop a
adventures. More
refresh.
scrolling.
More scrolling.
I'm not Ken!
Yeah. You're
There's
not.
no pleasing you.
And from,
Aw.
no, thank you, 9. And from Evo.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
This,
it is
your
pretty.
dress is nice.
That's cute.
The veil's good. Yeah, this is good.
Kind of fruity.
Oh.
Hey! Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
Homophobic dog image.
Homophobic dog!
No one would have expected.
It's Billy with the chair!
Billy off the top rope, and he weighs like 3 pounds, so it doesn't hurt very much.
He still gets me.
Well, thank you for the fan art, everybody.
Yay!
And players, thank you for being here. Hope you had a nice time.
We did.
Thank you.
So glad.
It was
so
fun.
glad to hear that. And chat, thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting the show, however you do it, be it by giving us money, giving us fan art, or just being here at all. Your support, however you show it, means the absolute world to us. Thank you all for being here this time. Thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Bye-bye!
Toodles!